Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports. A pleasure just to have you live and in charge. We're going to be running a little bit of, that fun stuff. The stuff that we call dirt racing. Cat out of green, presented by Lunatic Designs. Make sure that you get out there and you give some love to Kigo, the Lunatic. He's got some great graphics, and he knocks it out of the park. And he is our Cat out of green sponsor. We're going green flag racing here for heat race number 1. It is going to be some of the best racing you're going to see, and it's going to be on the 410 sprints. That's what we're having. I got a cough. Hold on. I'm done coughing. It's going to be your starting grid here for heat race number 1. We'll go over the race information here in just a little bit as these drivers get ready to go. Premier Racing Setups giving you your starting grid tonight as we go heat race number 1 here at Eldora Speedway. Week 8 for the Adrenaline Signs and Ramps Dirt Series here for Chop Chopper Racing. Jaden Sheehan runs the fastest lap there for that first... he knocked it out of the park. It's pretty much what it is. We're going to run one heat tonight. It does look like Keegan Brown's going to be your outside pole sitter. Nick Klosterman, Michael Strickland are going to make it row number 2. Falcons, Smith, Connor Hazel, row number 3. Gary Mansberger, Mark Retchen out there, row number 4. Robbie Milburn and Wesley Straight, row number 5. Brad Dove, Robert Church, Brock Duty, the final driver there, and the drivers, all that stuff that we kind of talk about here. Here's what we're going to be running. We're going to run 10-lap heats. We're going to run a 10-lap B main, 40-lap feature, one faster pair that these drivers are going to be able to use. They've got plenty of fuel. They've got plenty of tires. They've got plenty of time to go and, do what they got to do. So I'm pretty excited. Keegan got an early start there. That's Keegan right there. That's your Lunatic Design driver. He's going to give you all the action. We appreciate what he does, and we appreciate everybody out there. Speaking of people you should appreciate, the guy that is sitting in the booth with me is your RC. That's going to be... the grandest of all, the granddaddies of them all, that is Mr. Penguin. Penguin, say hi to chat. You going? I think he's here. He's here. Oh, no, he's muted. He's talking to the drivers. That's what he's doing. He'll come back. What
am I doing?
Say hi to chat.
Hi, chat.
There it is. All right, he's good. All right. He was doing it. He was doing his pre-race. 410 sprints, open setup here for the Chop Chop Racing Dirt Series. It's gonna be loud. It's gonna be insane. This track's starting to
really loud.
Oh, it's gonna be great. They're gonna sound like really, really irritated bumblebees. Maybe. I don't know. Possibly.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. See,
just reminded me of the song "Flight of the Bumblebees." That's
right. We're green. These cars are dangerous. Who's your tire? On board tonight as the cars go green. It'll 5-5-5-5. Battle for second on with Nick Klosterman as the top 6 have yet to change spots. Robbie Milburn up 2 as they try to work here. Caution laps do not count if there were some. Fastest lap of the race so far, 13.22. Track's got a little bit of grip on it as they work and rip down to the back straightaway. Drivers running around the front straightaway now. 7 laps to go. 13.14 for Sheehan. Keegan Brown in second. Klosterman's going to be in third. Connor Hazel having an issue. And news. Let's see what happened. Let's go for the Budgie Bird. Hello to Penguin from the Budgie Bird out there as well. I do believe, tire to tire. Whoa, baby. I think that left front got all yanked out of commission. He got a little bit into the wall. Jade Sheehan, fastest lap of the race again, 13.14. Pretty good line getting into the corner here. Quarter speed coming up right behind. Gets out of the gas, stays high, does not turn into the corner. Gets up into the, what I call the extra stuff, the extra dirt. You don't want to be there. It's like running the. It's like running your NASCAR Cup cars through the marbles, and you just get, instead of getting free, you're going to get tight. So a little left rear contact right there.
Uh-oh.
Robbie's good. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Why uh-oh? No uh-oh. We want no uh-oh. No uh-ohs, folks. No O's. All right. Trying to level some things off as well. Premier Racing setups on your screen up there. Connor's going to drop to the back, able to get that fast repair. He's going to be the one to accept claim. Sheehan down to the bottom. Has some. Yeah. What? Hold on. I do believe the car was floating for a moment there. Hold on. We got it. We folks, we gotta do this. Hold on. His tires are missing. They're in the ground. There they are. All right, that's how that goes. Big oh no from the budget road. All right, we're green again. 6 laps to go here for Jaden Sheehan. Keegan Brown second, top 4. Ooh, transferring. Falcon Smith with a Hail Mary there. 80 and Milburn trying to get to the bottom side. Stryker goes and a solid little Arizona Diamondback logo on that one. He is from Phoenix, Arizona. I can't knock him because my Cardinals look like garbage this year. You know, kind of how it goes. 4 laps to go. Robbie Milburn going to close back down to the distance. He'll be side by side. Little bottom ripping. This track will move up to the wall, but we'll see who's going to be able to deliver. 4 laps to go. Jaden blinking it out there. That's all right. We're good. As Milburn goes to 4, Stryker's going to be in 5th. Stryker still running the outside lane. Trying to get down to the bottom. He is stuck in a rock and a hard spot here as the 88 still runs the high side by side racing. 88-80. 80 clears. Can the 88 drop back in and try to make that low line work? Right now, the outside only working for him. 2 laps to go here in heat race number 1. The drivers hooked up, and we'll come around. White flag waves, final lap. Jaden Sheehan in and out. He is getting fiber. We're not talking about the brand, not Wheaties. He's working on getting some fiber internet out there. So Jaden Sheehan's going to win. He raced number 1. Keegan Brown's going to be 2nd. Klosterman's going to be 3rd. Robbie Milburn 4th. I think that's what we were talking about. Milburn, little contact after the fact. You got to slow down, folks. There's a brake pedal as well as gas pedal. No, can't do it. Nope.
These are 410s.
It's illegal.
They just go. They don't have brakes. They just go.
You know, it'd be kind of funny, honestly, if these things would shut off like the actual 410 sprints do. If you actually had to stop and get the push off.
Right.
Just thought it'd be funny. Concy coming up, B main for Michael Strickland. He's going to be your pole sitter here. Oh, sorry. Hold on, folks. I want to make sure that we do that. And we want to give credit where credit's due. Thank you to Premier Racing Setups. Thank you to Drill Signs and Wraps. You can check the links in the description on YouTube. If you're out there on Twitch, well, you got to go over to YouTube to do it. Sorry. Gary Mansberger is going to be inside row number 2. Wesley Straight, your outside row there. Mark Retchen, Connor Hazel, Brock Duty, Brad Dove, Robert Church out there. They're going to be running what they've got. Penguin.
Yes, sir.
There's your week, Ben.
It's just getting started. It's only Monday.
Well, we haven't talked to you since last day.
Last day. It was brutal, and this week's turning out to be brutal. Real feel of like 114 tomorrow is projected.
Oh yeah, I know. We got that same heat wave coming through here. It was we got rain on Friday and Saturday, which delayed the shootout quite a bit. And then it was like the good Lord above said, hey, you got all that rain. Well, I'm gonna take it away from you again.
Yeah, here, let me turn on the sauna. I gave you the rain. Let me crank up the heat and turn on the sauna.
How about all that 90% humidity plus the 100-degree weather?
Can we not?
Yeah. You live in the state next to me, so I live by a big giant lake that just produces.
But you can go jump in the lake.
Yeah, well, no, not this time of year. I wouldn't even dream of it. I wouldn't dream of jumping in the lake this time of year if, I don't know, the right amount of money. I deal with E. coli. All right. I'd be a guinea pig. I'll be your huckleberry. Green flag. Eldora, who's retired, 10 laps to go into the main. His striker gets a good restart here. We'll see if he's going to rip the outside wall like he did before. Falcon Smith has been very strong as of late, continuing to improve. Little wonder dog action. What I like about here lately, isn't it Church that has a wonder dog logo on his stuff? Brad Dove having an issue. He is on the bottom. I don't know what happened, but he jumped to pit road. Here's what happened. Oh, he got on the wall. He got into the stuff you don't want to get into. Oh, baby, he got down into. Oh, no. And that left front broke. Looked like exactly what happened to Connor Hazel. Like, word for word. Could probably go back at it. Connor Hazel does run the fastest lap of the circuit so far. He is out on the outside lane battling for second here. As the 08 to the bottom side slides up, gets into the 27. Oh, can he hold on to it? No! Connor Hazel gets taken out twice. And he just did the wickedest. Yeah, I'd throw that one. Yeah, that's a no bueno there, sir. Not for you, for Connor. He had a good little race line going on there. I'm surprised that iRacing didn't throw that one.
Yeah, me too. I was waiting for it to throw, and it just didn't happen.
And bam, here's what happened. It's into the corner. Oh, the 08 slides up into him. Then, bam. Then all of a sudden, Connor is upended and airborne. Yee. And then he pulls one of the wickedest wheelies you're ever going to see. And then flips it back around. At speed. Here's what happened. Once again. We're going to back it up. We got to back it up. Yeah. Oh, man, that's a hard hit. That really tears something up in the real world, folks. And then, bam. Yeah. I mean, what?
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Helicopter award. Give it out. Because he stuck it. Oh, no. Hold on. We're back in 1440 on our transition. So we're gonna do that. Hold on. He gets another one. There it is. Now it fits the entire screen. Okay. That's the wonderful helicopter award. Oh, did he have to reset? Yeah. Well, he should be on the lead lap.
Looks like it.
He should be on the lead lap.
Oh, they're forming up now. Depends on how long the tow is going to take.
Let's go, Connor. Come on. Get down on it. And green flag? Yes, sir. Striker gone. Connor's going to be in sixth, and he will be a lap down now. He had a fast car. Strickland, Gary Mansberger, Mark Retchen. Retchen on the bottom side of the racetrack. 4 laps to go. We'll see Brock Duty, Falcon Smith. Falcon going to go to fourth here. We'll see Brad Dove still out there working. Whoa! Hold on to it, Falcon. Oh, baby. Oh, hey, Wesley Strait there in the Prime Energy car.
That was a nice save.
That was an incredible save. Brock Duty and the 9 Bush Latte paint scheme. Be 2 laps to go here for Strickland. Gary Mansberger in second, 1.3 second deficit. I think Stryker has a good fast car, and I think he's going to be trying to run the outside lane here as much as he can. So we'll see. White flag waves for the final lap here in the B main. As Budgie said, she knew that was good. Budgie's starting to be the predictor. We're going to have to start doing polls, and we're going to let Budgie have Budgie do all the polls. Strickland comes around, and green to checkered is going to lead every lap. Strickland, 13.71 the last lap, running the outside lane. Mansberger is going to be second. Mark Retchen will be third. Falcon Smith, Brock Duty through fifth. Brad Dove, Wesley Strait just off the lead lap. And Connor Hazel on pit road, and unfortunate. Connor had a bad fast car. A bad
fast car?
A bad fast car. And I mean that as an
I don't want to know.
As an oxymoron. That's what it is. Yeah. All right, folks, it's that time. They're going to get out there. They're going to run about 4 minutes of warm up, and as they do, we're going to take a hydrate break. We'll be right back in a moment. right, we're going to go back to it here and see these drivers finish up their warm-up. Good to see you all out there once again. Diesel, thank you very much for the follow out there. I know who you are. Much love, my friend. Thank you for playing a little bit of that wonderful, wonderful... Folks, I've been playing another game. I know I'm going... That's it. I'm done with iRacing. I'm going to switch over to shooters. That's we're going to do the dad gaming thing. It is... time for the main event. Nah, why not? No, we've been playing Delta Force, and it's I was fortunate enough to get a key, and it's actually been pretty fun. So that's we died a lot today though, so we can't do it. Starting grid here for your feature, 40 lap feature coming up at you as Jaden Sheehan, Keegan Brown are going to be your front row, and Nick Klosterman, Robbie Milburn are going to make a row number 2. Michael Strickland, Gary Mansberger there in row number 3. Mark Retch and Falcon Smith is going to be at their row number 4. Row number 5, as we get rid of that music, is going to be Brock Duty, Brad Dove, Wesley Street, Connor Hazel are going to be at through row number 6. Row 7, the final time, is going to be Robert Church. And I think Church is still having some wheel issues, so he may decide to skip this one. We'll see. Ayo Diesel, much love to you. We joined his Discord, and we got out there. We did a little bit of testing, a little bit of gaming, a little bit of entertainment value when it came to it, and tomorrow we'll probably get out there and maybe live stream it if some folks out there on Twitch are lucky enough. And then, it was good. Good. Hello to, hey, that's Brad Dove out there. All right, so now Keegan Brown, Jaden Sheehan, both of these drivers could take the UL Challenge. They're going to try to start from the back and work their way forward. They're going to have 40 laps to be able to do so. Thank you for the follow, my friend. I appreciate you. So yeah, they taught me a little bit more about the game, the things that I don't know, and literally a Timmy, level 10, 11, I don't know, something like that. But it was fun, man. It was a ton of fun, and it was good to meet some people out there because, when you get sent a key and your friends don't have it, it's like, hey, what can we do? And so it was good that we queued up in a raid together. They invited me to hang out with them and play a couple of rounds with them. And, we killed some things and got taken care of. All right, we're green. Big fireworks hill at Eldora. Here they go.
I always wondered why they do the fireworks at the beginning of the feature instead of the end.
And it's a long fireworks show. It really is. Diesel, I had to check this out. Literally lived 20 minutes from this speedway. That's awesome, brother. This is a great speed. I'm going to tell you what, Tony's Tour does it justice, I'm telling you. Nick Klosterman, Robbie Milburn, battle for the lead is on as Klosterman tries to snag his first victory of this season. 8 weeks into this one, and he's working Mansberger. Fastest lap of the race, 14.29. Track starting to wear in. Here's a big look at what the turn 4 camera is as Gary Mansberger gets into... if you look at this right here, folks, this is the speed you can carry on the outside lane. Huge momentum. Turn 3, into the middle of turn 3, out of exit of turn 4. Caution's going to come out here. We're going to see what happened. Somebody got their tires touched. Flashed him out front. Who was it? Much love, Budgie.
Robbie.
Thank you for the gifted sub. You have gifted 28 gifted subs to this channel.
It's Robbie.
Was it Robbie? Not Robbie. All right, back up. Pretty little thing, won't you back that thing up?
Looks like it was lap 3.
What I'm looking at right here. Oh yeah, that's a broken tire. That is a broken right front strut on this 410 Sprint. Thing looks bad. Thank you, Budgie. Much love to you. Thank you for the gifted sub. Diesel, welcome to the Warrior Nation. Of course, thank you for being out there in chat. Much love to you. Washington, Mansberger, Strickland are going to be your top 3. Stryker trying to do what he can. Keegan Brown's going to be all the way up to 5th already. Jaden Sheehan back to 9th. Now, I tell you what, Brown was able to kind of duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball a little bit there and make that line work. Folks, we're live on YouTube and on Twitch, so if you haven't checked out any of the streams across those platforms, make sure you do. Make sure you follow us on TikTok. Of course, if you haven't subscribed to all of our channels, then you should. If you have the Jeff Bezos money, I encourage you to use your Prime sub on any content creator out there. It doesn't have to be me. It could be OTR_Penguin. Yeah, much love, Budgie. Thank you, dear. You're amazing. Budgie's the best mod that free money can buy, and we just try to do as many nice things for her as we can, including to make her a Twitch partner without going live once. Green flag. Bob flaps in.
I wish that were possible, but you have to have consecutive viewers.
Could you imagine we got her, 10, 15, 20,000 followers, and the first time she went live,
everybody showed up?
That's exactly right. That's a goal. That's exactly what that is. That's a goal. Klosterman out front. Mansberger's going to be second. Again, Stryker utilizing the bottom side of the racetrack. This is the first time we've seen it. He was running the high side there for the longest point of this early going. Now trying to rip the bottom side. He's got that wing where he needs to. Run that thing forward, pull it back if you want to the bottom. Those kind of things. The more downforce that you have, the more high you want to run on the racetrack. The less downforce you have, the more that you want to run the bottom side of the racetrack. Connor Hazel up on the high side. Again, Connor just needs to get through traffic cleanly. I do believe he has a bad, fast car. He just needs to find his way through this field without ever having any issues. Drivers working so far. Jaden Sheehan trying to roll. Oh, Mark Ratchet, a little slideways on the bottom side. They go with 10 laps in. 8:05 to the outside. 24 trying to run the bottom side. Keegan Brown gets around to the outside of Michael Strickland. Now Stryker can back that corner up and maybe try to work his way back forward. Saving a little bit of tire is going to be a good thing. Even 40 laps, it can save a little bit of that tire. Long run race pace here is Klosterman 1 1/4 second over Gary Mansberger. Mansberger 18:33 on the iRating. Going to be an A-class, very well safety rated. Of course, so is Nick Klosterman. 29.95 is his iRating. That would put him. See, anybody that's above 10K is in the top 1% of all iRacers out there when it comes to the high numbers. So he's somewhere in that 30% mark. He's got a good iRating. All these drivers have good iRatings. They're better than mine. That's for darn sure. Anyway, Mansberger holding on. Brown's going to be in third. Jaden Sheehan trying to get himself more. Keegan Brown only has to get himself to second. That's where he started. So if he can get himself to second, he's going to get those bonus points. Jaden Sheehan needs to get himself to the front. So he's off 3 right now. Able to get around a little bit of traffic. Stryker 0.8 of a second off that pace. Klosterman's able to run 2 1/4 of the distance. 15 laps in will be 25 laps to go to this time by. And that'll be presented by Hoosier Tire. If you haven't gotten out there and found yourself a set of Hoosier tires for your race car, well, you are sadly mistaken. Good years for NASCAR. You want to get out of that dirt sector? You got to go and get yourself a set of Hoosier. Go to Hoosier.com and sign up for their newsletter. Get all those specials that you're going to be having, especially as the Dirt Series is coming to an end for the winter. You're going to start seeing all those big money special events happen. You get into the spring, it's going to be an absolute blast to watch. Klosterman, Keegan Brown, 2.5. Mansberger under fire from Sheehan. Sheehan to the bottom side. Keegan Brown holding on to second. Oh, baby, hold on to it, Gary. Ooh. Mansberger out of the corner. Saw that Jaden had a little blink going on right there. It's a little blink hitting at that drink. I mean, I guess. Stryker right where he started. Keegan Brown is right where he started. Now a 2-second deficit. There's 21 laps to go. It'll be halfway this time by. Nick Klosterman's going to be up 2. Going to make it happen. Wesley Strait coming to pit road. Oh, baby, he came to pit road hard. He went, watch me whip. Watch me nay. Yeah. He'll hit his,
went into pit road because he had a black flag. I'm not sure what it was for.
Did he cross the... Well, he shouldn't have gotten a black flag for crossing the entrance. That would have been...
Well, he had it before he was running laps, and I'm like, did you realize you had a black flag? And that's when he jumped in.
Gotcha.
So I'm not sure what he got it for, if it was speeding in the pits or...
Yeah, that's the first time on pit road. Shouldn't. The only time
and he didn't ask me to clear it, so...
Surprised he didn't get DQ'd, so something had to have happened there. All right, Klosterman trying to get around Brad Dove. Klosterman to the bottom side of the racetrack. Brad Dove up on the high side. First driver off the lead lap. We'll see Keegan Brown trying to go to the outside. Keegan, up into the wall. Jaden Sheehan in tow, 1.3, and trying to close it back down to the bottom side. Klosterman, 16 laps to go. We'll try to hold on. Klosterman, middle part of the lane. Running high is Keegan Brown. Straightaway is going to go to the benefactor of those two. And watch Jaden Sheehan slide that outside lane. Tires right there where the grip is, flirting just a little bit with where the edge of that race line is. And right now, both drivers into the wall. 805 out of the corner. Sheehan, Keegan Brown, a second and trying to close it in. Klosterman rolls up on the high side, 14 laps to go. And it is going to be a battle of what these top three can do. Keegan Brown needs to hold second. Jaden Sheehan needs to win this thing. So it'll be all about who can get those extra bonus points. But I'm telling you, the points don't matter. Okay, they do matter, but those things those things are killer. Sheehan rolling, Robbie Milburn still rolling. It's that fourth spot. Jaden Sheehan off 2, Klosterman up 2. And right now, Keegan Brown and Jaden Sheehan battling for second as these two try to go to work. 555, 805. Right down leaving pit lane. Brock Duty, Mark Retchen just ahead. Klosterman way to the outside, 11 laps to go. Brock Duty able to carry that corner. Klosterman trying to clear. It'll be 10 laps to go this time by. A whole lot to be said as Duty still runs the bottom side. Brown up top. 1 1/4 as driver still trying to hold on. 555, 805. Keegan Brown could have some bonus points here. Make it work. Gary Mansberger having an issue. And that is not what Klosterman wanted to see. Oh, Connor. Little tappity tap. Oh, and Gary just drops it into the corner.
He ran out of fuel.
He ran out of fuel. Oh, don't do that. You can be fast with fuel. Man, you got to lurk mode. Got to start yours up. Appreciate you. Well, here's what we'll do. Give a big shout out to Diesel out there. I'll give you a follow myself. Diesel Gamer. He's been streaming since a hot minute. There you go, man. Return the favor.
That's the wrong car. That one.
Much love. All right. If you haven't done so, twitch.tv/DieselGamer. Z with a Z. Diesel Gamers with a Z. Go follow him. Go do his thing. All right. Perfect. And then follow OTR Penguin because he's just awesome. And Budgie Bird 5. I'm telling you, Budgie, we're going to try to make you a Twitch partner without ever having to do your thing. Thank you for the shout out for Diesel. And also, thank you to everybody being out there. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube is where we normally stream. Right now, we're going to see what can happen here. Klosterman ready to go. He's going. He needs to, he needs to outrun these drivers. 8 laps to go. Caution laps do not count. Klosterman half-second lead. Keegan Brown, Jaden Sheehan, Robbie Milburn. Top 4 in the field. Top 4 ISI-rated drivers next to Falcon Smith, 30-20. He's got to try to get around this one. Connor Hazel up 6. The biggest mover of the race. Does have the pace. Stryker's going to be right ahead of him. 7 laps to go. As you didn't want to see. I know Klosterman did not want to see that. Did not want to see that caution. He was starting to pull back ahead of these drivers. Going to run the outside lane. 6 laps to go as they dig into 3 and 4. 555. Klosterman back into the throttle. Trying to clear. 5 to go. Brown not clear. Klosterman still to the outside. Brown needs to get up and try to pull the biggest slider he can as they get into the corner, into the wall for Klosterman. Out of the corner, Sheehan in tow. Here comes Robbie Milburn. Robbie Milburn here to upset the field as Klosterman goes to the high side. Keegan Brown still trying to flirt. 25 of Brad Dove into the corner. Jayden Sheehan, one last-ditch effort, tries to push down Klosterman side by side. Klosterman still rolling. 3 laps to go as they go 3 wide out for the lead. Klosterman trying to do more here. Jayden Sheehan taking that spot away from Keegan Brown, who needed it. Will be 2 laps to go to this time by. Klosterman trying to outrun the field. Keegan Brown needs that second spot for the bonus points. Jayden Sheehan needs the lead for the bonus points. We'll have to see if Klosterman can do it. Up near the wall. They come around. A little bit of lap traffic. White flag way his final lap here at Eldora as week 8 has been an absolute blast. 80, big slider. Sheehan back to the inside. Klosterman wants to see that into the corner. Nick Klosterman up by the dirt. He's going to come around. First win for Klosterman. Comes at Eldora. There's that shout out for Penguin. Much love to you. How about it? Nick Klosterman, Jayden Sheehan, Robbie Milburn's going to be your top 3. Keegan Brown in 4th. Michael Strickland in 5th. That caution came out at the wrong time. But it was a good caution. How about that? Who's your tire? Gives you some fireworks here. There's some more fireworks for you there, folks. You could have stayed up there. They got the wall of fire up there. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Keegan's out there running some more laps. We can always appreciate that. Nick Klosterman's going to be your winner. Here's your race results. We didn't get rid of all that. Holy cow. Week 8 at Eldora knocked out of the park. Klosterman's going to be your winner. As Jayden Sheehan, Robbie Milburn are going to be your top 3. Keegan Brown, Michael Strickland, your top 5. Falcon Smith, Mark Retchin, Connor, all on the lead lap. Connor Hazel, first driver off the lead lap. Still had a fast car out there tonight. Good to see him sticking back at Brock Duty, Brad Dove, your top 10. Mansberger, Wesley Straight. Church did try to give it a start out there, but man, oh man, he needs that wheel fix. That's for darn sure. Budgie with the big old spinning emotes. You know, the timing on those things are pretty good. Just saying. Do like them. All right. What do we do now? We talked to this guy who had to hold him off at the end. Nick Klosterman comes home with victory lane and does himself some justice. You said you were on full send mode. There for a moment, I thought they were going to single file themselves out. What happens? You get out there and you show them who's king of the Eldora Speedway. Tell me about it, man.
I mean, I knew going in, my car was hooked up on the top. As soon as I saw I had probably a 2.5, 3 second lead there in the middle of the race, I started moving around, just seeing it where it was. And she just kept wanting to go to the wall, so we put her at the wall and went.
One of the things about this racetrack is trying to find, you know, the next groove, the next momentum, just trying to see where it needs to, you know, where you need to develop. What about tonight was the track for you? Because tonight was that track for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's the years of coming here and watching racing, watching all the big shows, watching where they actually drive. Whenever they come to town, when the Outlaws come to town, and now High Limit. I mean, it's a lot of film studying, and you know, on iRacing, this track just goes to the wall. And I set the car up so she would run at the wall at 100%.
Well, I won't tell you. It's a good little race. You were out front when the caution came out. Were you like, no?
I was throwing a fit. If you asked Dove and Stryker, I was throwing a fit there with 8 to go. and I saw that both Jaden and Keegan and Robbie were up there right behind me. I'm like, oh, great. This is how this is going to go, and this is how I'm going to lose it.
Well, you didn't lose it, so that's at least a good point there. So, good opportunity. Yeah, way to knock down the doors. Congratulations on a victory here, first one in this season. It's a good day, man. It's a good day to be the king of Eldora.
Yeah, it is.
All right, brother. Go ahead, give me shout outs.
I'd like to thank Timmy Smith and Smith Racing. They just capped off a really good year at Knoxville, and I think they're going to try to hit some of the smaller tracks out in Missouri. Klosterman Engraving and Design, that's my own stuff. I make custom trophies and custom wood engraving, and a little bit of glass and plastic too. Signature Esports, Chop Shop for putting this wonderful league on. And yeah, it's M9 gave me a freaking rocket ship tonight, as it shows. And I couldn't thank everyone on the back end any more than I have to.
Well, you can always thank them even more, man. Congratulations. I look forward to seeing what you do next week.
Yep. Hopefully we'll see you next week.
Hopefully. I mean, we're going back to the lead models. I don't even know where we're at next week. Hold on, folks. If you want to know what
we're going right back to the late models next week.
I know, but where? That was Oswego. Oh, the new track.
Oswego. The wild card.
All right. It's the new track.
Thank you for all you do, Jason.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Much love, brother. We'll catch you next week.
Yep.
And it's Nick Klosterman. He's gonna be your race winner. P2 goes to Jaden Sheehan, who was trying to get back to the front and made it work as long as he could. This was an interesting race. You chose to do the UL challenge, got yourself one shy of that, but good little battle between you, Robbie, and Keegan. That battle helped Nick kind of seal the deal. What did you need to do there to be able to close back down?
I just rewatched it, and there was a lap where I should have just stayed tucked up behind the leader because I tried sending it deep on, I want to say it was lap 37 or so, and I passed him for a brief second in 3 and 4, and then he just got the run off of 4 because there's just enough traction up there, and I think ultimately that sealed the deal for him, was that lap, because then we were just battling behind him and trying to get where we wanted to be.
It's all about flirt with danger in these 410 sprints. I think that's the one thing that I can always say is the key to these tracks is how much are you willing to flirt with that fine line.
No, I agree. Tonight we were just kind of putting everything out on the line, starting in the rear. We got up to the front fairly quickly, rode around for a little bit trying to conserve tires, and then right there at the end, we just didn't have enough to seal the deal for the win. But I know I looked over my left shoulder at one point, seeing Keegan was below me, and I was like, well, it's do or die. I'm holding my line.
Right. Well, I mean, it's all about those bonus points, and it's all about the points there toward the end. So it's still a great race regardless how you look at it. We try to make sure that the battlegrounds, or I say the league tries to make sure that the battlegrounds are pretty much on point. But I will tell you what, this race is this track is kind of iconic. It's you're able to drive all over the place. We watched the heats run the fast laps, and then all of a sudden the track just seemed like it was already moving to the top. And there's a lot to take away from this kind of momentum that you have to carry. I mean, top 3 is pretty much every week for you here.
Yeah, this was like the get back to iRacing league for me. I know a couple of guys were running the first 4 races, so they're 4 races ahead of me. So it's kind of do or die time now for myself because I would like to be in the points contention. Not to discredit anybody else in this league, but I do think we have some of the faster cars in the league as we've been consistent in the top 3 throughout this whole thing, even when I wasn't here. So it's it's do or die for me because I want to be in the points contention at the end of this.
Well, we're going to Oswego next week. That's a whole different. That's a whole different ball of wax. That's something we'll dive into next week. Much love, Jaden. Always a pleasure, brother. Give you shout outs. That's a P2 finish tonight.
Yes, sir. Oswego is going to be a huge monster task, but it's not going to be possible without Warrior Racing, Warrior Wraps, Majula Sea Speed Shop. Use code Warrior for 15% off. Sweet Victory Apparel Company, www.sweetvictoryapparel.com/Jaden Sheehan Gaming. Racing Boys YouTube channel. Go check them out. Give them some love. And Abruzzi Racewear USA. Most comfortable racewear out there.
Always the gentleman. You don't have to be a scholar. It's dirt racing. Much love, man. We'll see you next week.
See you next week, brother.
That's Jaden Sheehan comes home in P number 2. Last but not least, Robbie Milbury. We like talking to him every week. That number 80 seems to be up here quite a bit. Parkersburg, West Virginia. Robbie, tell me about it, man. This was fun.
Yeah. I was excited to start up front or near the front, then at the front after the top 2 guys took the UL. Then I'm like, okay, I'll just stay behind Nick and cruise for a while. And then I haven't watched the replay or anything, but I was just cruising, and then I felt impact from my my right side, and I'm like, oh, that was weird. So then one turn, the next turn, the wheel falls off, and I go straight. I'm like, well, that's not. It's about par for the course in these. I have terrible luck. So really, after starting at the back and running back to the front, I'm just happy to finish this one on the lead lap because the last 2 of them wheel races I've not. So that's a plus.
These cars are pretty insane. Let's see. Yeah, this is the caution where it happened. Let's let lap 4. Yeah, somewhere around there. It was real early. At least it was early.
Yeah, exactly. On the flip side, though.
Oh yeah, it was really there. What happened prior to that? Hold on. Where's that? Oh yeah. So you were sliding to the corner here. He's just there. How about a little net code?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, his center tire was like literally in between, or his left rear tire was in between your tires.
Okay.
And the net code said, "Hey, you guys are gonna hit."
It happens, and I mean,
Bam.
I'm okay in these cars. It just seems like I just get caught in everything. So I was trying to be cautiously aggressive, if I guess I'd say, to
Right.
get back up front through the race.
Well, these cars are a handful. I mean, it's all throttle control where you place the wing, how light you can make them with as much, need enough fuel to make it. And then on top of all that, they're about as sturdy as a saltine cracker.
Yep.
So, you just break the corner off of it and it doesn't look like a cracker anymore. It doesn't, that's kind of how it goes. But, these, fast pace, fast speed. I mean, we're going to go, I was talking to the other guys, but now I'm going to ask you, we got Oswego next week at the late models. What's the mindset going into that race?
I don't even own the track, so the first step is buying it and then seeing if I can run it right.
Most of us don't worry. I've yet to call a race on it yet. So it's I know the track.
Yeah.
I've called races at the track, but I've not called it on iRacing. So I'm very curious to actually see what's going to happen with it.
So I gotta pick that up and see if I can find some time to get some laps in, because between being a dad with a kid fresh into soccer and working full time and trying to run a couple other leagues, don't have a whole lot of free time, but we'll figure it out. I don't know if this is true or not, obviously, because I said I don't own it, but I've heard it runs kind of like a big Lincoln, kind of like where you kind of need to like cut the corners close on exit. I don't really know though, but we'll figure it out. I think if we can get it set up, I should be all right.
I mean, that's what they do. In the real world, it kind of egg shapes out and it really just, you really have to almost diamond from turn 1 out, in turn 2. It's that unique shape that you're used to seeing some of the real world dirt cars do it. I hope the real rut comes out at Oswego. That'll happen.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that. That'd be interesting if they could simulate that somehow, because that's a motocross track at that point.
Yep. It'll be. Could you imagine sliding up and seeing seeing those cars just wheel hop? I mean, that's something that I would like to see, because that when you're sliding those cars, wheel hopping is literally the biggest bounce those things you're going to see. So, especially with the pace and the actual challenge it's going to be, or the big hole. Yeah. It's good. It's crazy. Chat or Dove's out there talking about it. How that kind of works in its own right. But yeah, this was fun. Next week it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge for everybody, I think.
Yeah, I'm a little salty that after next week's late models, because it's about the only darn thing I'm good at. I'm kind of salty after next week's late model. We have I think we have sprints, midgets, sprints again, and then late models. I'm like, golly, you took my car away for 3 weeks.
I know. Oh, I know. That's what's crazy about it is because we have an all-star event coming up. We're gonna run a chili bowl, I think, is what's. There's a lot happening. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, chili bowl. We're gonna run a chili bowl.
That's all I have to say about that. I did see it's 100 laps, I think, and the actual chili bowl's 50. So I'd much rather 50 than 100. But I'll be here and run whatever we're gonna run.
I'd love that track though, and in iRacing at indoor arena, it just looks phenomenal. So it'll definitely make the indoor light box. It's probably the best looking dirt track that they have. If these tracks are not in the daytime, the nighttime skybox just kind of sucks, and that's just, pardon my language, iRacing. I'm sorry, your nighttime skybox is terrible. The faux lighting is just terrible. But I will tell you that whatever they did for the Chili Bowl, for the indoor arena, perfect. They should do more of those kinds of replications for that in the dirt, and the nighttime dirt stuff. So, we'll see. It's going to be fun. But
yeah, I've run late models there a few times, and I've been pretty good there. But I don't think I've ever ran a midget there, which is kind of weird to say because that's what it's basically for. So
yeah,
I'll figure that out, I guess. Well, I'll be here. I'll tell you that much.
We did the Mazdas at the Chili Bowl. We've done the trucks at the Chili Bowl. That is a handful, by the way. And we did something else. Oh, we did the LMPs. The LMPs of the Chili Bowl. If you have not tried that out, folks, you can do a 6-second lap. Not even kidding.
I'm good for all those. We can all run those instead of midgets if we can get a nice little protest going towards that way.
I tell you what, it's fun to do to put things on dirt that are not supposed to be on dirt. That's the whole reason why dirt lives.
Oh yeah.
All right, Robbie, man, give you shout outs. It was ton of fun to watch. I know it's kind of a short night. I'm actually trying to extend this so I wanted to hit an hour, and that's what we did. So
we hit an hour. I was gonna say we can talk a little longer if you need me to.
That's what I do, man. When folks ask me, they're like, well, the interview is over. Why do you continue to talk? I said, because I want to hit a time. I want to give everybody an hour to watch.
Yeah, but as far as who I want to thank, I've said Warrior Racing. I mean, they plucked me up in here, and they have great setups, great guys, and it's nice to have people to bounce ideas. And like tonight, I was kind of late getting in here, and I'm like, so what are you running? So they just told me, and I threw it in there and had to get used to it. But so yeah, Warrior Racing, and of course Warrior Ramps. It's kind of with the team. And he does some of the best stuff on iRacing, in my opinion, so definitely check out Warrior Ramps. Then Majula C Speed Shop, that's a setups that the team runs, and they're really good. I mean, I'd never even drove this before the night, and before the end, I wasn't slow, so it's a plus. And yeah, like I say every week, everyone run a league for putting a nice, smooth, professional league together. And there's usually not a whole lot of arguing after the fact. If it is, it's resolved pretty quickly. And of course, you for broadcasting it. So, and if you need me to talk longer, I can talk a little bit too. If you've not hit your hour yet.
We're good, man. We got it. That's where it's at. Plus, with my outro, I think we'll be good. So, it was good. Robbie, much love, my friend. Always a pleasure to talk to you each week. we look forward to seeing what you can do next week, and along with all the other drivers. This was a good time, and we'd like to always give everybody as much time as they want here. I try to feed the interviews, but I can't sit here and say that I'm gonna just stop an interview because I hit an hour. So I want to make sure people know that it's not about whether or not I hit an hour. I try to extend things, and I try to have the timing for everything, and so you guys get what you pay for, and these guys get a chance to talk. Robbie, much love, man. We'll see you next week.
Thanks. Yeah, have a good one.
That's Mr. Milburn. The number 80 comes home P3, and that is the race for tonight. We're going to be out for a couple of days, so we'll see you. Actually, I think we have a race Wednesday, so we'll have a race Wednesday, we'll have a race Thursday, and then we'll have a race Sunday with the AMP Racing Series coming back for their second season. But outside of that, this was fun. It was good. Nick Klosterman gets his first win here in the Chop Chop Racing Dirt Series here in the 410 Sprints. Adrenaline Signs and Wraps. Thank you to, of course, Connor Hazel and all the family over there that he continues to support. Make sure that if you haven't done so, you hit that like button. Excuse me. Goes along with Sports Stream. Leave a comment after the fact on our YouTube channel on the video. Let me know what your favorite dirt track is. And, of course, leave any comments that you have. If you notice anything different when it comes to audio and sound and all that stuff, I want to hear what you have going on. That's what this is. It's constantly improving. We did stream at 1440p out there, so things should be a little bit easier to read, a little bit more crisp if you're watching at 1440p. That is something that I did notice that I'm very, very, very happy with. So it's going to be insane. It's going to be insane to see how we can go with this one. We'll see you Wednesday with the Sim 500 Truck Series. It's going to be a ton of fun. We have a championship race on Thursday for the Signature Esports Xfinity Series presented by Cool Dog. And outside of that, it is... Going to be a busy week. Folks, be good, be safe, be kind of that's the most important thing you could do. Budgie, much love. Thank you to all the folks out there. If you're still out there watching, and we got some people that quite possibly might have gone live, a little raid out on Twitch. Let me see if... did he start going? Wanted to see if... Tattoo's racing. Does he have anybody watching? Rose and Toes is out there running. I'm going to see what my followers are. Who's out there still streaming? In our racing networks out there streaming. Bearded Baron's out there. We love the Bearded Baron. BNH Racing's out there. I don't know. You guys want to watch iRacing, or do you want to watch something else? That's my question. Sim 500 Cup Series is out there. Johnson's going to be going. All the people that I'm following. You know what? We'll send you over a tattoo. Folks, be good. We'll see you to the next one. He's got his iRacing going. He's got 7 or 8 followers out there. So we're going to raid over to him. Thank you to everybody out there watching the YouTube. If you haven't done so, again, hit that like button. We'll see you to the next one, folks. Peace.